Oh, I actually had a different career path before I came to journalism. I'm sure I'd still be in that, which was in international rights programming. I worked a lot with educators who are integrating gender and women's rights into curriculum, particularly in India. And I love India. I've lived there a couple times, been there many times, and I'm pretty certain I would still be working in that.
I would probably have gone to flight school and have become a pilot.
An academic.
If I hadn't become a journalist, I would probably write stories, become a fiction writer.
Probably a diplomat of some sort.
I think I would have become an archaeologist.
I'd like to think I'd be a rock star by now, but perhaps instead a starving documentary filmmaker.
I guess I would have become a writer.
If I hadn't become a journalist, I would definitely be a film director. I like working with the television medium.
I would have liked to have become a professional hockey player, but I don't think that was ever in the cards.
A social worker, I think. I think it's all about getting information to people.
I think what I said earlier, just people pay attention to stories that matter instead of the silly and the sensational and the inconsequential.
I think I would change how a lot of media underestimates the audience and the education level and the interests. I think that sometimes we undervalue what people really want to know and how much they're willing to take in terms of news.
The readership, or the lack of readership.
I would increase the diversity in coverage because I feel, particularly in U.S. outlets, it's very narrowly tailored, so people have a very narrow view of the world, and I'd like to see more diversity.
I think I would love to see a little less uncertainty. I think I'd like to jump ahead 10 years, honestly, and see how it's going to unfold, and I think we'd all have a better vision of how we would fit in. But it's still an exciting time, so the fact that I can't change that right now, it's not too depressing.
How journalists report certain stories.
Maybe to find some way for at least student journalists to get calls returned. I think it's hard sometimes when you're a student and you call a source and they don't really want to talk to you because they know you're just in school and the possibility of publication is smaller. So it's a little tough.
It would probably be the quick, tight deadlines, the need to turn information around immediately instead of digging a little bit deeper to find the true stories that aren't on the surface.
If I could change one thing about journalism, I would increase our salaries and get paid more.
Maybe the lifestyle that I think that a lot of journalists are so worried about being able to succeed that they put their personal lives kind of on second track, family lives and having free time and things like that.
That's it. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.